Welcome, viewers. It was July 31st, 2024, in Virginia City, USA. 28-year-old Mamta Kafil was living with her 37-year-old husband, Naresh Bhatt, and their 1-year-old daughter. On the outside, they seemed like a happy family, but recently, things had changed. Mamta and Naresh had been arguing frequently. That night, after another fight, Mamta slept in one room while Naresh went upstairs. The next morning, he came down and found their daughter sleeping alone. Mamta was missing. He noticed the cupboard was open, some of her clothes, her green card, and her passport were gone. But Naresh wasn't surprised. This had happened before. Whenever they fought, Mamta would leave the house and return in a few days. So he assumed she had gone to a friend's place and didn't take it seriously. But 5 days passed and Mamta still didn't return. That's when a missing person report was filed. As the police began their investigation, a shocking twist awaited them. What really happened to Mamta? What did forensics uncover using rare and advanced technology? And how did smart police work solve the case? In today's video, we'll decode one of the most shocking real-life crimes in America. You're watching DCR Crime, and I'm your host, Creasy. Let's begin today's story. Are you drawn to the darker side of reality, real crimes, shocking evidence, and unsolved mysteries? Then you found the right channel. Subscribe to my channel for more videos that explore crime scenes, mysterious cases, and shocking stories. Due to YouTube's content rules, I can't show everything here. But if you want to see the original crime scene photos and uncensored content, check out my Telegram channel. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Most of you watching my channel haven't subscribed yet. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Your support really helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring you more true crime stories without any break. Even though Naresh and Mamta were originally from Nepal, both had become American citizens. Naresh was a former army man, and Mamta worked as a nurse. Their life seemed normal, routine, peaceful. But then things began to change, just like we described in the beginning. Mamta left home without telling anyone, not even her workplace. She didn't apply for leave or notify the hospital. When she didn't show up for work, her colleagues tried calling her, but her phone had been switched off for 3 straight days. Concerned, they contacted the police. Officers arrived at Mamta's home for a routine welfare check and rang the doorbell. Naresh answered, holding their baby in his arms. Calmly, the police asked, "Where is your wife? Is she at home?" Naresh told the officers, "My wife and I had an argument 2 days ago. She left the house in anger. This isn't new. She usually comes back in 4 or 5 days. If she doesn't, I'll file a complaint." He spoke calmly, without fear or panic, as if this was nothing out of the ordinary. It was strange. He acted like it was just another routine disagreement. While talking, Naresh even invited the police inside. He said, "If you have any doubts, please come in. You can check anywhere you want." But since it was just a welfare check, the police told him to file an official complaint if Mamta didn't return within 2 days, and then they left. Naresh waited, just as he said he would, but Mamta never came home. So on August 5th, Naresh finally filed a missing person complaint with the police. After Naresh filed the complaint, Mamta's friends, members of the Nepali community, and some local social activists began searching for her. Everyone was worried. At the same time, police started going through footage from Mamta's last day at work, July 27th. What they saw in the CCTV footage from the medical center left them confused. Around 8:17 p.m., Mamta was seen leaving the hospital. She walked out and got into a black sedan parked nearby. Police traced the records and discovered that Mamta had booked an Uber but then cancelled it. So the big question was, if it wasn't her Uber, then whose car was it? They also checked if her husband, Naresh, had picked her up, but he drove a Tesla, not a black sedan. The car in the CCTV didn't match. To make things harder, the license plate in the footage was too blurry to read. The police were stuck. They had no way of knowing whose car Mamta got into that night. But here's the important thing to notice. Mamta didn't go missing the night she got into that black sedan. In fact, on July 28th, the very next day, she called and spoke with a colleague. Then, on July 29th, she had a video call with her mother back in Nepal. It wasn't until August 1, 2 days later, that her mobile phone went inactive. Since she had argued with Naresh and left with her passport, many thought she might have gone to her mother's, a friend's, or a relative's house in Nepal. But the investigation revealed she hadn't gone anywhere. It took 2 weeks for the police to piece this together. As days passed with no news, Mamta's friends and family grew more and more worried. Even though they hoped she would return, fear started to take hold, and just when things seemed darkest, a major breakthrough came in the case. When police reviewed the CCTV footage from the area where Mamta lived, something suspicious caught their eye. Without wasting time, they immediately headed to Naresh's house. Once there, police began searching the home, but this time, they brought in a highly trained sniffer dog, specialized in detecting human remains. As the dog moved through the house, it suddenly started barking aggressively outside Naresh's bedroom. Police took that as a clear signal. They searched the room thoroughly, top to bottom, but to their surprise there was no body, and not even a single drop of blood. Naresh, watching all of this, began to panic. Now the case had taken a serious turn. Suspicion grew stronger, and with evidence pointing toward a possible cover-up, Naresh was arrested on suspicion of hiding Mamta's body. Now you might be wondering, was Mamta really dead? And if so, was her body ever found? The answer is no, her body hasn't been found, and her death has not been confirmed. So then, why was Naresh arrested? Did he confess to anything? Again, no, he never admitted to harming her. In fact, there wasn't a single solid piece of evidence that proved Mamta was dead. So, if there's no confirmed death, how can anyone claim he tried to hide a body? That's a valid question, so here's what actually happened. When the police searched Naresh's home with the trained dog, it reacted strongly in certain areas. The dog picked up the scent of a decomposed body inside the house. That's when things got serious and the forensic team was officially brought into the case. When the forensic team took over the investigation, they made a disturbing discovery. Traces of blood were found in both the bathroom and bedroom of Naresh's house. Now here's something very important to understand. They didn't find fresh blood. What they found were remains of blood that had already been cleaned. And it wasn't just a drop or two. According to investigators, it looked like there had once been a pool of dried blood on the floors of both rooms. So how did they find it after 25 days? That's where Bluster forensic technology came in. Bluster is a special spray used in forensic investigations. You might have seen it in crime documentaries or series, but here's how it really works. When sprayed on a surface, it reacts to the iron in hemoglobin, a component in blood. Even if the blood has been scrubbed clean, this spray can still detect it. When Bluster is sprayed in a suspicious area, and if blood was present there before even weeks ago, it causes a reaction called chemiluminescence. This makes the blood traces glow with a blue light, revealing the exact spots where blood was spilled. In Naresh's case, when the spray was used, it lit up across his bedroom and bathroom floors. The glow revealed signs that something had been dragged from the bedroom all the way to the bathroom. And the entire bathroom floor showed glowing traces, suggesting a large amount of blood had once been there. With all this mounting suspicion, Naresh was finally arrested under the belief that Mamta may have been brutally murdered. The case soon moved to court, and the trial began. Mamta's lawyer argued that Naresh was an abusive husband who regularly beat and tortured her. This claim was supported by statements collected from her friends and family during the investigation. Along with the forensic evidence found inside the house, Mamta's lawyer strongly pushed the theory that Naresh had killed her. But Naresh's defense lawyer had a completely different explanation. He claimed that Naresh suffered from frequent nosebleeds and that the blood found in the house could have been his own. Even more shocking, he argued that Mamta's DNA was not found in the blood traces. And since Mamta's body was never found, the defense questioned whether she was even dead at all. They even suggested the blood could have come from an animal like chicken or meat Naresh might be brought home and washed in the bathroom. This argument left the courtroom stunned, especially Mamta's lawyer, who couldn't believe such a theory was being presented. Mamta's lawyer continued to present compelling evidence. He revealed that on July 31st, the day Naresh reportedly saw Mamta for the last time, Naresh was caught on Walmart CCTV footage buying floor cleaning supplies. This raised serious suspicion. Then, on August 1st, Naresh was seen traveling to a place called Lovedon. There, police found him throwing something away in a dustbin. When they checked it, they discovered a bathroom mat soaked in blood, but that wasn't all. CCTV footage also showed Naresh disposing of garbage bags in multiple bins across different locations, raising the terrifying possibility that he may have gotten rid of Mamta's dismembered body. The courtroom was left shocked after hearing this. But Naresh's lawyer pushed back. He argued that all of this was just circumstantial evidence, that there was still no proof Mamta had died, and no physical evidence that linked Naresh directly to a murder. Without a body and without conclusive DNA, the defense claimed they couldn't accuse Naresh of being a killer. Just when it seemed like the debate was over, Mamta's lawyer stood back up. He wasn't finished yet. Mamta's lawyer then delivered a chilling point. He said when someone like Naresh, with no prior criminal history, commits a murder for the first time, they tend to make a lot of mistakes. And in their panic, they often try to cover their tracks by searching things online. So when investigators checked Naresh's browser history, they found something shocking. On July 30th, just one day before Mamta went missing, Naresh had searched, "How many days after my wife's death can I remarry?" This turned the entire case on its head. Based on the investigation, police believe that on the night of July 30th, Mamta might have talked to Naresh about divorce. The argument that followed may have escalated to a breaking point. In a fit of rage, Naresh may have used a gun, a rod, or even a knife to attack Mamta. Whether it was a sudden act of violence or a planned murder, no one can say for sure. But what the evidence does suggest is that Mamta bled heavily and likely died in pain that night. After the alleged murder, police believe Naresh hid Mamta's body under the bed. Then, shockingly, he took his young daughter to Walmart, as if nothing had happened. CCTV footage later confirmed this. There, he bought a knife and heavy-duty floor cleaning supplies. After returning home, he put the baby to sleep, and during that time, it's believed that a significant amount of blood had already pooled around Mamta's body. Investigators suggest Naresh then dragged her body to the bathroom, chopped it into pieces, and disposed of the remains using garbage bags. But that wasn't all. Police suspect Naresh may have thrown Mamta's phone into a river. Because the phone's signal was last active on August 1, the same time Naresh was seen on CCTV near the riverbank. It appeared he was trying to eliminate every trace of evidence. He quickly sold his Tesla, which could have held forensic clues, and was even preparing to sell his house. Just as he was packing his clothes and getting ready to leave, the police arrived right on time. Naresh may have disposed of Mamta's body without leaving any visible trace. But what he didn't expect was the power of modern forensic science, because no matter how smart a criminal thinks they are, forensic technology sees everything. Before the brilliance of forensic experts, even the most careful plans can fall apart. If Naresh truly is the killer, this might be how he tried to cover it up. But so far, this is only the theory the police are working with. Naresh continues to claim that he is innocent and insists he had nothing to do with Mamta's disappearance. Since this is a recent and ongoing investigation, this is all the information available for now. Mamta's young daughter is currently in the care of her grandmother, and the court has denied bail in this case. So, DCR investigators, what do you think happened to Mamta? And what's your opinion on the incredible role forensic science played in this case? Do you think Naresh is guilty, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what case or topic you want us to cover next. The best comment will be featured in the next video. I'll see you in another thrilling episode. Thank you and bye for now.